That's the trick, guys. You go out there confident. Competence gives you confidence. So learn so much so that when you go out there to talk, people realize that this guy has something that I need. How can I pay him to teach me that? I'm going to share some words with you that would help you get a rolling start. So that's the topic for the video. Getting a rolling start for the upcoming year. Hey, so we are back. And we left off at number 8. Number 8 is think of the strong belief or beliefs that you have for yourself. That feeling when you feel so empowered. That feeling. I want you to think of those things. Think of that. For me, like those small things that you say to yourself that gives you power, gives you energy to move, okay? For me, this is it. I'm a badass. Like, that's when things are not going well, when I feel like, I'm still not good enough, or that self-doubt, you feel like, this is bigger than me. I sit back. What gives me power is this. And I don't say it's out loud. I say it to myself in my head. And when I'm not around people, I say it out loud because I don't want to look awkward, right? I don't want things to be awkward and look like. But I say this to myself. You are the guy for this thing. You know what you're doing. Like, you got this. You got this. I literally say, this is how I say it. This is not like, I'm not trying to act on the camera or anything like that. Like, this is literally what I say to myself. You're badass. Like, I admire you. If I wasn't me, I would want to listen to me. Literally, that's what I say to myself. I'll lie to you. I'm like, if I wasn't me, if I wasn't Samuel, okay, and I was somebody around Samuel, I'll literally come to Samuel. Bro, what do you, like, I'll try and pick my brain. That's how I see myself, okay? And I'm not saying this for you to feel like you need to go to people telling them that you're a badass. No. I'm talking about your self-talk, what you say to yourself that gives you confidence. So that when you start something, you know that, this thing, I can conquer it. Like, this is nothing to me at all. Like, this is how I, deceive myself to get myself to do so many things, okay? I literally tell myself, anytime somebody comes to me for, like, about a problem, or let's say, let me just use school, okay, school. Let me not even use business. Let's say if I have a presentation, right? And I'm not prepared for a presentation. One thing I tell myself is this. You have to learn how to tell a story. Like, learn to communicate. How can you get the other person on the other side to feel so happy that they don't even focus on what you're saying? And that's the trick I've been using. So when people come to me, when I see people so stressed out about a big project that they want to do, in my head, I'm like, oh, they are not me. If they were me, they wouldn't be this stressed. Like, that's how I boost my ego. I don't say it out loud to them, but I say it to myself in my self-talk, okay? It's my self-talk that I say to myself. And it gets me to raise my belief to a very high level that when I start something, I'm not thinking of it not working. No. I started because it's supposed to work. You get it? I make it work. I have to make it work. You get it? I make the thing work. Like, as I said, you give yourself that power. Okay, you take responsibility of every single thing. Brian Tracy says that if your business is not working, stop blaming employees. Stop blaming people for stealing from your business. Because guess what? It's your business. You can go home and blame for the whole world to calm down. You started the business. So if something is not going well, what are you doing wrong? Always project it on yourself. What am I doing wrong? Do you get it? So yeah, I want you to be able to give yourself that self-talk, give yourself that confidence to go out there and crush it. That's what makes successful people different from average normal people. They just have this confidence. Whether they don't care about the results, they make the results happen. They put Napoleon Hill says that having a definite chief aim, okay, it has to be definite. What you want, what do you want? This is what I want. And I'm going to do everything in my power to make it happen. Everything in my power, mind you, in my power to make it happen with the help of God, okay? But I'll do everything in my power to make this thing happen. That's how you gain confidence. Let me tell you guys a story. So I went for this house party sometime. I think it was a Halloween thing. Yeah, I was invited to this Halloween thing. And you know that game where people have to mention names, like you go around, you have to mention countries that starts with B or starts with A. I don't know what the name of the game is, but that's what it is. So the question was mention countries which starts, no, cities. I said cities or no, I think it was cities, yeah. That starts with B. So they were going and we were going and we were going. And in my head, I was like, let me try this thing with confidence, right? So they got to me and I said, Bande. And they just went to the next person. I didn't even know what Bande was. I just said Bande with so much confidence. So they went. Like we went in circles. They did another round and somebody sitting down somewhere sat and thought, Skido. Okay, you guys don't know, but my friends call me Skido. Skido, where's Bande? And they had to go check where Bande was. Okay, and they realized that it was nothing. Like I think it was a city somewhere or something like that. I don't know, but at that point, my point is I didn't know about any city called Bande. I just said it with confidence, and when I said it, they all accepted it. That's the trick, guys. You go out there confident. Competence gives you confidence. So learn so much so that when you go out there to talk, people realize that this guy has something that I need. How can I pay him to teach me that? You get it? So that's about it. So learn to give yourself self-talk that empowers you. Number 9. I hope you guys are enjoying this so far because I'm enjoying myself right now. Like I'm on top right now. Like I'm high on knowledge right now. Okay, so think of things that make you feel like an imposter and do less of it. Okay. Things that make you feel like you're not good enough. This is too big for me. This is too big. Like I'm too small, I'm too young. Let me just relax. My time will come for me to be able to do those big things. But guess what? Those big things start small. As I said, if you watch the previous video, number 5 says the little things are the big things. Okay? You start small. Amazon didn't start as Amazon. It started, if you see Amazon's first logo, okay, you will never in any lifetime think Amazon will be this big. And Amazon's plan was not even to sell products, was to sell books. But then what did Jeff Bezos have? He had the drive to go for something he wanted, okay? And when he went ahead, things changed. So think about things that disempower you and spend less time pondering over such things, okay? Think about things that disempower you and spend less time pondering over them. The final one is Are you guys ready? Number 10, the tyranny of how. How do I start a business? How did this even happen? How? And I know some people will say, Sammy, aren't you supposed to ask how to do something or go look for how to do something for that thing to happen? I get it, but just hear me out. How, you need to shift from how, okay? This coming 2023, you need to shift from how to who. And this is what I mean. So many of you have talents. You have things that you want to do for yourself. Things that, so many ambitions, right? And you are just there looking for how to get there. How to get there without looking for who can get you there. So you switch from how to who. Who can get me there? I want to learn how to start a business, selling products online, or having a brick and mortar business. How? It's not going to get you anywhere. Look for who. I know you guys have heard this before. It's about who you know. Who you know will get you far. And some people have the mindset that who you know means when you know somebody, they will just give you the blueprint and that's it. No. Who you know, meaning go look for who has done what you are trying to do and they can get you where you want to get to. So the how doesn't matter, okay? And not completely doesn't matter, but then how will take a long time for you to find it, because literally there's how everywhere. When you go on YouTube, you can literally search, how do you do this? How do you do that? You will find so many hows out there. But then the question is who, okay? Who can get you there faster? Who is a matter of time, speed, okay? So keep this in mind. If you didn't get anything from this video, this is what I want you to get. This is what I want you to take home. Who can get me to where I want to go to faster? And the question is, why faster? Why do I have to do it fast? Yes, you have to do it fast because you're not going to be here long enough, okay, to do it slow. What if you die tomorrow? What if I die tomorrow? Do you get what I'm saying? And it's to the extreme. But then, what if you never get started? You have to be able to do it fast. So if you want to do it fast, it's about who, not how. Now, guess what? Somebody elsewhere needs you to be their who. There are some things that you've been able to do well, and you can teach somebody how to do it. Okay, this is a secret. And nobody really talks about it. How can you get somebody from A to B, okay, without having to go through all the suffering that you went through? It's all out there. Guys, if you didn't get anything from this video, I want you to get this last point. Let me go over it again. The tyranny of how will keep you stuck. You need to find who, okay, who can get you to your destination as fast as possible, and things will change for you. Hey guys, I want you guys to go enjoy your holidays and just make merry, but don't forget to come back to this video when the year is about to end and reorient your mind, prepare your mind for the coming year. As I said, you need to do what? You need a rolling start. And a rolling start, let me give you one last thing before you leave. Have you realized that when you're driving and you're almost at this traffic stop, the traffic light, and there are cars at the traffic light waiting for the light to turn to green, and you didn't stop because you were almost at the place and it turned to green? Have you realized that you always pass the people who were like still? They were just standing, they were just there. The reason why that happens is because you had a rolling start. They were still. They were not moving. They had to get more momentum before they can, progress. So that's the whole idea. I want you guys to start now. Whatever you want to do for 2023, listen, start now. That's the secret sauce. Start now. now, today. Yes, I mean it, today. If not today, tomorrow. Just start, and things will change for you. I hope you got some value from this video. If you liked it, I want you to like this video, share with a friend. As I said in point 5, or I think point 2, the number 2 said serve greater, deeper than ever before. So share this with a friend, somebody who needs this. Even if you don't need it, you probably know somebody who's trying to start a business, trying to start something for themselves. Send it to them, and let's help each other grow. I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace. I'm out.